Have you ever wondered what happens when a legendary actor steps back into the world of gangsters? Um, Robert De Niro does just that in his latest film, The Alto. Before diving in, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit that like button. Set against the vibrant backdrop of 1950s New York City, this film draws inspiration from the lives of notorious mafia figures Vito Genovese and Frank Costello, both played by De Niro. The atmosphere is thick with nostalgia, reminiscent of the financial drama The Big Short. But with a twist, these gangsters are unapologetically aware of their criminal activities. However, the film struggles to create a rich tapestry of characters. De Niro's dual roles dominate the screen, leaving little room for others to shine. Professor Deborah Messing as Bobby Costello feels more like an afterthought, spending her time watching TV and discussing their dogs rather than contributing to the plot. Even Catherine Narducci's character, Anna Genovese, fades quickly after serving her purpose in the conflict between Vito and Frank. The narrative leans heavily on voiceovers and exposition, which can feel clunky. The film assumes that we should accept a deep friendship between Vito and Frank without showing us any evidence of their bond. Instead, that we are left to take Frank's word for it, which diminishes the emotional stakes. And while the idea of Frank as an unreliable narrator is intriguing, the film doesn't fully explore this angle. The plot twists, like Vito's violent outbursts, lack impact because we never truly connect with the characters. Their wealth and comfort overshadow any potential consequences, making the story feel rushed and superficial, despite the film's attempts at humor through mob boss banter. The dialogue often becomes convoluted. The camera work can be erratic during long conversations, making it hard to stay engaged. It seems director Barry Levinson chose to showcase the dullest parts of the story in a complicated way, leaving viewers puzzled. Visually, the Alto Nights captures a vintage charm, evoking the feel of old black and white photos and Big Dan music. Um, and the emotional resonance feels forced. You know, massive, and the film's aesthetic, while warm and nostalgic, seems more like a costume than a genuine representation of the era. Unlike traditional mafia films that delve into the complexities of organized crime, The Alto Nights lacks a clear message. Uh, um, it portrays Frank Costello as a noble mobster, contrasting sharply with Vito's harshness. And a more compelling narrative might have depicted both characters as equally villainous, adding depth to the story. In a lighter moment, De Niro brings some humor to the film, but it's not quite the same as Scorsese's classic gangster tales. If you're expecting an action-packed sequel to The Irishman, you might be disappointed. While De Niro delivers, one can't help but wish for more dynamic interactions with other characters. Um, with that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.